what's up YouTube? It's Danny Arajo again. So I'm still using this vague kind of holiday backdrop just because I kind of like what it does to my complexion, so hate on it. So I meant to record this video earlier this week in keeping with my New Year's resolution, and then my mother-in-law called and she dropped off this. And also Jacob's 10-year-old sister and their giant lab, who likes to bark in the middle of the night like he's having night terrors, and also smells like a dumpster full of rotting fish. That is no exaggeration, he smells awful. Ironically, the theme of this week's video was pet peeves, and what's more ironic than a house full of annoying little pets? So I compiled my 5 most irritating pet peeves for this week's video. So I avoided topics like work or the opposite sex because honestly, I could go on for hours about what annoys me about those, and I probably will in the future, so maybe stay tuned for that at some point. So here are my top 5 biggest pet peeves. Number 5, drinking water. This sounds dumb, but drinking water is ruining my life. First of all, you're already like 70% water, so I don't know why I have to like constantly replenish myself with water. That's like me always having to charge my phone when it's already at 70%. Like, it's already at 70%, so why do I have to like keep charging it? That doesn't make any fucking sense. It seems like a really big design flaw. Second, it doesn't taste like anything. Like, it tastes like nothing. It's like this incredibly dull liquid that, like, if you don't drink it, your skin breaks out and then you fucking die. Why do I have to drink water when I could be drinking, like, milk or coffee or vodka, which is essentially just, like, distilled potato water, only better? Like, all of those things are, like, cool and fun, but no, out of all the things I'm obligated to drink, I have to drink the equivalent of the boring white accountant of the fucking liquid world. Now, I understand this pet peeve is like dumb and it's stupid and I hate it and I just can't drink water and I'm really bad at it and I'm moving on. Next pet peeve. Number 4, creepy old men. So this one should probably actually be titled like older middle-aged men, but I digress. Because like old men, like really old men, like past 70, if they like flirt with you or whatever, like, me, pretty lady, it can be fucking adorable. A man that's between the age of like 40 to 60, the age of all of our dads, is disgusting. I don't care that you have a nice car. I don't care that you have an excellent 401k. I don't care that you got a Bowflex and you want to show all the young women that you're carving ab muscles beneath your thick forest of white old man tummy hair. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Just don't assume that all like 20-year-olds, like women around my age, are immediately just looking for sugar daddies that are your specific demographic or that we want sugar daddies at all. And the worst part is, whether or not the creepy old man directly like verbally hits on you, he is going to do one thing that makes him a creepy old man. He's gonna fucking stare at you. Like, it's gross. It's nasty. Like, there's nothing wrong with getting older, but there is something so incredibly irritating about someone that could be the age of your dad just staring at you in a really sexual way when you didn't solicit that and you really don't want that going on. And that's a pet peeve I know I share with a lot of other people, so next one. Number 3, white chocolate. Much like Iggy Azalea, white chocolate tries its hardest to be like real, authentic chocolate, but anybody with a semblance of good taste will be able to discern the fact that it is in fact dog shit. White chocolate like doesn't even have cocoa, so it doesn't even technically qualify as chocolate. It's this putrid, overly saccharine excuse for chocolate that I would not even feed my dog. Though I probably could because it's not even chocolate. White chocolate is seriously like the bottom of the candy barrel. If the candy barrel is filled with nothing but like the souls of the kids that got trapped in Willy Wonka's factory and fucking died there. I love real chocolate. Dark chocolate. I will get chocolate cravings in the middle of the night. I keep a 72% cacao bar in my desk to eat at 3 AM on a regular basis. That's no joke, I actually do that. I do this because I love chocolate. Real chocolate. And white chocolate is not chocolate. It's the training bra of chocolate, and it's made for youngsters, so once you get older, it's time to grow out of it. I'm moving on because I'm getting way too mad about chocolate. Number 2, kids. I am going to get so much hate for this, and I probably deserve it. And I don't mean this in the sense like, I wish kids would just disappear, or we don't need kids, just get rid of them all. Like, not like that. This is probably because I've never really had to deal with kids in my life. Everybody I've ever really known was always around my age range. I have 3 siblings and we were all within 2 years of each other, so I've never had to deal with really young kids at any point in my life. That being said, I am immensely annoyed by children. Not babies. Babies are pretty chill. I think it's when kids get between the ages of 4 and 5, I just can't deal with them because that's when they start talking a lot. Like, I can't deal with them. I can't fucking deal with them. Like, everyone is so inspired by kids. Oh, they're just so wise. I had a kid in my elementary school that had to go to the doctor because he had shoved an M&M too far up his nose. Do not tell me that kids are mystically wise. I work in food service. I see kids a lot. And I, not once, have ever been enchanted by one and its sage yet virginal take on the world. But I have had them piss all over the floor, which I promptly had to clean. Kids suck. Like, literally a couple weeks ago, I was working and this 8-year-old, probably way too old to be doing this, is just walking around the restaurant with both hands down his shorts, just grabbing himself. That actually happened. And then he took his putrid little peenie hands and he touched everything. I can't even... Also, they're fucking sticky. Why are kids always fucking sticky? Like, they could literally, just wake up and they're already sticky. What did you do from getting up out of bed to walking 10 feet that has already made you sticky? I've got to wrap this one up because I'm getting way too worked up, so I'm just gonna, sum it together for you. I don't advocate being a dick to kids. I'm not a dick to kids. I'm pretty nice to kids, even though I don't particularly like them. But I just don't like them. They cough and they sneeze on things. They're bad at everything. Like, goddamn it, put down your applesauce and get a fucking job. Pay taxes. Fuck you. Number 1. The fact that nobody appreciates brown eyes. I take this one very, very seriously. Everyone is so wet over blue eyes. Every song is about blue eyes. And I'm not hating on blue eyes because obviously they're beautiful, but I'm just saying I think it's about time that brown eyes get some recognition. There are so many different types of brown eyes. There's chocolate eyes, there's wood-colored eyes, there's jewel-toned eyes, there's really dark and stormy eyes. If you see a pair of brown eyes and you see nothing special about them, then you see no beauty in the world. Have you ever seen brown eyes in the sun? The little fibers are all different colors. You can have reds and gold and greens and blacks. It's like a little rainbow on your face twice. Brown eyes are my absolute favorite. Each one is unique, they're intense, they're warm, they're beautiful. And I get pretty miffed that nowadays people only ever talk about light-colored eyes and how mystical they are when people are completely overlooking brown eyes altogether. I get so lit because no one pays them the respect that they deserve. For God's sake, the majority of people in the world have a variant of brown eyes and no one appreciates it. Is it because they're popular? Because that doesn't make any sense, because it makes the little differences in each pair of brown eyes all that more special. But people would rather just go with green, blue, gray eyes. No, there's a whole group of people with an incredible pair of eyes that you're just not looking into because you have this preconditioned idea of what beauty and eyes are supposed to look like, and they're completely ignoring the greatness on people's faces. I don't know, this one just gets me really irritated because people need to appreciate their brown eyes, other people's brown eyes in general, because brown eyes are just brown eyes until you love somebody with brown eyes. That's gonna do it for me, guys. I'm gonna have to stop this before I give myself an aneurysm. So if you like videos like this where I'm just angry screaming at the camera, then feel free to mosey on over to that subscribe button, which is conveniently also right next to the like button. And while you're at it, what are your biggest pet peeves? Everyone's got some, so let me know what yours are down in the comments below. I'd love to read them. All my social media information will be linked down below in the description box and also after this video, so feel free to, give those a click, maybe give me a follow, that'd be pretty sweet. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna see you next week. School's gonna start, so we're gonna hopefully really try to stay on top of it this time, alright? Alright, we're in this together. I'll see you next week. Bye! Like a double-handed wave. I'll just Snow White. I need to figure out a signature wave. feel like I look like Meg from Hercules a little bit today. Like with the color, and I'm gonna be the downfall of a demigod today. Mood. Hashtag mood as fuck. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Yo quiero. Look at it. It's so ridiculous. I'm done. I'm gonna stop.